bring that up to 10 seconds. And off we go, folks. We're going to see what this is going to give us. We're going to enable the dark field correction, and we're going to go back to our gamma as well. All right, there we go. Just back a little bit. All kinds of noise here tonight. We got some coyotes howling in the background, a train going by several kilometers away. Boy, oh boy. Let me tell you something here. The color balance. And for the sensors, what we're going to do is this. We're going to lower the green a little bit. Whoop. It's part of doing adjustments and experiment a little bit on the fly. Okay, there we go. Now we're detecting a little bit of red in there and blue. And this is what we want to see. See a little bit and see what kind of result we're going to get here. Okay, that's not too bad. Here's what we're going to do next. We're going to go here, and we're going to increase the saturation a bit. We're going to look for the gamma, get a little bit darker background, so we can make those colors come out a little bit more.
Operation completed.
It's one trick that I use once in a while for got difficulties and get the colors balanced right. Increase the saturation until the image gets really ugly. And I'm going to show you what I mean. On the next refresh, you're going to see Ring Nebula being over-colored. There we go. We see green, blues. All right, let's turn up the saturation even more. This is going to look really ugly, folks. Just hang on. And there's a reason why I'm doing this. All right, there we go. We got the red. Now we get to go to the hue and adjust the balance between all those colors. Moving to hue is going to give us a blue background, purple background, depending on where you're going to swing that. All right, so let's bring the hue the other way. And once you've got that color balanced out, this is where you don't touch it anymore. There you go, look at that. You see nice blue center, red. That's not too bad. In that case, then you bring back down the saturation to the there. So here it is. Now, we need to go a little bit deeper, I think. Hey, good day, Michael. Thanks for being here and participating in a broadcast. Okay, what we're going to do is change the exposure.
Oh, for crying out loud. What a baby.
Okay, a little bit more. What do you think? We're going to go up to maybe 15 seconds instead of 10. All right, let's put the pedal to the metal and see what kind of image we're going to get. Again, we need to keep an eye on the saturation. So turn that down a bit. So what I thought. Because we have disturbed the color balance here, now the dark field correction we took earlier no longer is going to work. Because where it hovers, it's going to be red. Because we lowered the green, all right? So this is going to be a normal thing to do. That means we would have to take some more dark field correction. So it's a first step lesson learned. And the same thing for the hue and the saturation. If you leave those alone, you won't have any issue at all with the dark field correction. So for that, we could disable it. And let's disable the dark field correction. We're going to get a lot more gain out of it. And all right, now we see where the hot pixels and warm pixels, of course, some of the angle all the way around, which is normal on all high sensitivity sensors. So for that, because we're at 20, I believe, seconds, let's import the 20 second plus, that's the one right there, and let's apply that to the image. And we're going to have to oh, look at that. Now we took a nice, we actually took the dark field correction frame of 20 seconds, and now we're matching it with the exposure of 15 seconds. So it's beneficial, obviously. This is nice. Here's what we can do now. We can go to the gamma and crank that up a little bit. Try to get a big, brighter image. Yes, actually, I do see it. Yes. On the screen here, I do see it. I do have on my screen then brightness and contrast adjusted fairly high. Not quite calibrated to you guys, but the histogram, let's see what we can do with the histogram. Show that we got a lot of red in there. That's okay, because it's all balanced out with the green and the blue as well. Very, very nice indeed. The hint of IC1296. Let's see if we can bring it in a little bit more. I would have to change the gain to that, or change the gamma a little bit. About 11 o'clock position from F57. There you go. Okay, I see it here. Let me see if I could actually bring that in. So it is where it is. Here it is. Look at F57 and go 11 o'clock. You've got a group of 6 stars with a center one, which is 7. And right below, you've got a little smudge. Is where IC1296 is. Can we go a little bit more? Yes, we can. If you look above, you're going to see 650, 700, 750, 800 line, 850 line. Look at the 850 line just below. You're going to see a little smudge. That is IC1296 Galaxy. That's correct. The circle of star. I call that the pinwheel of stars near F57. I can see here we're not quite focused as well, so obviously the focus has changed a little bit, but we do see this little smudge guy. It's kind of cool to look at. There we go. We're back to what we should be. Actually, it's about 48%. Okay, you need to turn up the brightness on your monitor. If you want me to, here, I'm going to try to bring it up again. Hang on. Okay, if you look at the lines on top, the deviation line, it tells you how big the sensor is. You've got line 800 and line 850. Can you see that, Tony? If you look at about 840, between 800 and 850, there's a star. There's a little star right by, just before the line 850, there's a star. Right below that, you have a smudge. Here's what I can do for you. I'm going to make the image look ugly, but we're going to change the gamma setting, and that's going to bring it out. What's that little smudge? readjust the gamma here. A little bit harder to see here. Let's change position here to the gamma. I fix it clean to stay here. It's fairly bright on see, everyone don't have their monitor adjusted the way we do, for example. Some people like to keep their brightness and contrast low. Other ones, they like to have it high. If you have it set to high on your monitor, on your computer monitor, you will see those details. That's where it is. Let's go back to the original position. Now you know where it is? Right above at 11 o'clock from M57, there's a wheel. There's 6 stars in a circle formation, and there's a center star in there. Right below that center star is IC 1296. Get back at 14% here. And now we'll get to tone down the gamma a little bit and get better image. Kind of regret I played with the colors before, after that I've done the dark field correction. But nonetheless, I think we're getting good views here. It's not a problem. Everything's been going nice. And the contrast is very, very nice. I'm just curious here. Let's turn off the brightness. What's going to happen? Okay. So the brightness is what it is. It does. The brightness. How about like the contrast the opposite way? Let's try that. Basically does what the histogram gives us. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful. Of course, you're going to lose that galaxy. Raise the brightness a bit. Which is doing a little bit of experimentation here. Oh, this is nice. Right, contrast the image of M57. Raise the brightness some more. Contrast at 6. I do that a lot with the exterminator and the frame grabber. These are the 2 adjustments I constantly play with to get the best image balance. Okay, just a little bit too high. Let's lower down the brightness a bit. That's very nice. Yeah, you got to think, Jack, absolutely right. That's 0.2 billion years, light years from here. That's it. It's quite far away, that galaxy. And the thing is, it's outside of our local galaxy. So, intergalactic, it's outside of our galaxy object, a whole different world. And this is why I really like looking at galaxies. As much as some of them look insignificant or just as much, to me, they pack a lot of information in there. It certainly is. Whoop, I think I just hit the, in my fingers. There we go. Yay. Oh, for sure, Jack, I totally agree with you. Oh, I tell you, Connie, when it comes to galaxies, I know it's just a smudge, but it's part of science, really, when you think about what we're looking at and where it is. Wow, and think of that for a minute. When you are considering 15, 20 years ago, professional observatory we're the only one who could get faint galaxies of all sorts. Amateur telescopes and amateur equipment could not reach that far, unless you got massive aperture, which most people did not have. When you think about it, I'm sitting in my backyard, literally in my backyard, inside of a small dome, 10-foot dome, with an 8-inch telescope and a high-tech camera, and we get to detect the same darn galaxy that we're doing it in 20 seconds. That's the part that blows me away as far as what we're looking at into outer space and into the night sky, guys. And this is where science comes in, because we have a mixture of everything. Number one is the actual galaxy itself that we're looking at. We could find out all kinds of information about it. Number two, the equipment that we use to get that image that we're viewing live. This is not a CCD images here. This is live. This is happening live. It's unheard of. And this is the part that makes the entire science into one package, equipment-wise, and what we have for equipment, basically, and how we're getting it, and also what we're looking at. Basically, what we're looking at is more important than anything else. Okay, let me readjust the, got more mosquitoes here. So for me, seeing a little smudge, I know a lot of people say, okay, just a smudge, that's ugly, it's boring, we want to see color, yeah, I don't blame you. But you got to look at the science of it. This is what we're exposed, obviously, because we got this tuned up for the galaxy, the IC 1296. I wish you could see my mouse. Split cam doesn't show the mouse. It's very unfortunate. Okay, Connie, you have a nice evening. Thank you for stopping by and observing with us. And it's going to be a little while before I do that again, because the weather right now is going to be going down to 4 degrees Celsius in a few days, and clouds and rain. So we won't be doing anything until the weekend, obviously, because of the weather. But anyways, at least we've got something going here. All right, what I want to do is change target, folks. We're going to put that back at 50. Bear with me for a moment. We are going to lower this back to 2 seconds, so I can look at the target I'm going to go at. I think it's going to do a meridian flip. I hope not. It's one of the things I don't like too much about EQ mount, but it is what it is. We got to live with that. They do track well once they're aligned properly. And we're going to disable here the arc field correction, and let's re-engage the 2 second. We're gonna change target. Bear with me. We're gonna go into an area where there's going to be a lot of stars. It's going to be nice. Next target will be N27. I really liked it last night. We're going to look at it again with this camera.